The Hare Krishnas are out again. There's two of them. They're usually in pairs, a bit like Mormons in that respect. Giving out books, or should I say selling books, because they always ask for donations. That's what it's all about. Of course, they do talk to you about their beliefs and their doctrine and all that. But what I'm interested in is how does one come to the conclusion that there is a God, that Krishna is real? And what's it like saying goodbye to your family and becoming a monk? What kind of person does this? What do they get out of it? How do they know it's true? Let's find out.
What is that?
This is actually it's a summary of the Vedas.
Okay.
This is the first canto spoken 5,000 years ago in India amongst a group of sages. Sukadeva Swami speaking to Maharaj Parikshit, the emperor of the world at that time, and it's originally written in Sanskrit. It's all about the science of it. It's translated by the same man who translated the Bhagavad Gita.
I saw something about him on television the other night, about he went to America or something
that's right.
by himself and founded the...
Was it a documentary kind of thing?
Yeah. But he's dead now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
gone
passed
now.
away.
Yeah.
It's all about the three modes of nature. See, these are three residing gods.
Right.
Brahma is he's like the creator, Vishnu is the maintainer, and Lord Shiva is the annihilator of the universe.
Right.
It's quite interesting. It talks about the 10 incarnations.
So this book is not the main holy book, is it?
Well, we have the Bhagavad Gita is actually spoken by Krishna.
Yeah.
And this is pastimes of different incarnations, you know.
Okay.
It's the Veda means aggregated knowledge.
So that looked like the Buddha there, that picture.
Yeah, this is Buddha. Yeah, he came down to propagate ahimsa, non-violence. Because thousands of years ago, there's what is it? In the Vedas, it describes how you could kill an animal. It has to be a certain astrological time to kill them and eat, just to regulate animal slaughter at a certain time. But it went completely. People took advantage of it. So then Buddha came down and he said, "Reject the Vedas, just follow me." You know.
Oh right, okay.
You know, basically.
So Krishna came down as different
incarnations. Yeah, it means Das avatar. So this is a fish incarnation. There's different incarnations coming down. You know.
Was Jesus one of them?
Jesus was like a saint. He was like a saint, and he came down to teach people about love of God, and he was a saint. Saint came down because God he comes down and he sends his also himself, and also he sends his representatives as well. You know, and Krishna says whenever and wherever there's a decline of religious principles, and I descend in millennium after millennium. It says that in the Bhagavad Gita, you know.
Oh, so can I ask? I mean, you're obviously you're British, but you found is it Krishna Consciousness they call it?
Yeah.
You found that how long ago?
Oh, about 12. Well, because Krishna Consciousness originates from India, and I come from an Indian family.
Yeah.
You know, so I was quite familiar to the lifestyle and the philosophy. But the thing about the Hare Krishnas is that it's not a religion; it's a way of life. You know.
Yeah.
And in Hinduism, it's there's a lot of different conceptions of God, impersonal concept, the impersonal, and there's so many demigod worship. So I found it very confusing.
Yeah.
You know. So, but in Krishna Consciousness, it explains clearly, you know, the difference between the demigods and the supreme personality and the impersonal light from God. But it states that there's only one God, supreme personality Godhead, and he has different energies coming from him. There could be like demigods. There could be like his light, like the sun. You get the sun rays coming, you know.
Yeah.
Coming from the sun, basically, you know. So, but there's this, and so it's just. I found it more, and also it's non-sectarian. It's not. It's basically it's for everyone.
So is the Hare Krishna movement? It's obviously newer than Hinduism, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, Hindu. The word Hindu doesn't even exist in the Vedic dictionary. It was created by the Mongols when they invaded India.
Oh.
You know,
okay.
Thousands of years ago. So they went into India and they called these people living next to the river Indus. So we call them Hindus, you know.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Just made it up, but this is like the heart of Hinduism. We teach devotion to God, basically, you know.
But you have quite a hard life, and I mean, I take it you're in the manor at Letchmore Heath, are you?
Yeah. Well, I'm affiliated there because I spend a lot of time abroad as well.
Oh, I see.
In India, Indonesia, and that. And we don't. Yeah, it's great life. It's nice. We get up in the morning. Morning is a very conducive time for meditation because it's called the Brahma Muhurta. It's a mode of goodness, you know. Because when you wake up, your mind's it's like a sponge. Throughout the day, you absorb so much water.
Yeah.
A sponge, right? And then when you absorb so much water, you can't absorb more. So the morning time is like a fresh sponge. So you could absorb meditation
and does that involve saying the name of God?
Yeah, that's right. We chant God's names, the Hare Krishna mantra.
Rama.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
yeah.
Hare Rama. It's a 32 syllable mantra, and what it does, because it's on the absolute level, God is actually within His name. He's non-different to His name, and by chanting.
But there'll be people who say you're just brainwashing yourself, just chanting this thing over and over again.
Not really, no.
What do you say to somebody who would say that to you then?
Well, you say that everyone's brainwashed. You know, you go down the street. You know, advertisement, basically. You know, there's so much advertisement on the computer, and people are basically living their life according to the way society is telling them how they should live their life, basically. You know.
Yeah, I can go along with that.
Krishna consciousness is not an artificial imposition of the mind. You know, it's already there in the heart.
Yeah.
And all we're doing is we're trying to awaken it by the fanning process of Bhakti Yoga. Awaken that devotion in the heart, basically. Everyone's devoted to one thing or the other. They're either devoted to your family, they're devoted to society, devoted to the military, you know?
Yeah.
To have this. So this is called Sanatana Dharma. Sanatana Dharma means eternal occupation of the soul, which is to serve God, basically, you know?
Yeah.
It's natural.
And you call yourselves devotees, don't you?
Yeah.
But to Krishna.
Yeah.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Yeah, devotee, yeah. That's what it's linked up to him, you know?
You know, I was thinking of going to the manor because I was speaking to one of the devotees.
Yeah. It used to be Letchmore Heath, but they...
But this is the George Harrison one.
George Harrison one, yeah.
Yeah, because he was quite into all of that.
Yeah. He passed away. We've got a memorial garden for him as well there.
Have there?
Yeah.
Oh, can I take pictures?
Yeah, you can come along. Yeah.
That would be great.
Come along, it's George Harrison.
Yeah.
This is all about chanting. It's a conversation with George Harrison, John Lennon. This is George Harrison's spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada. And at the back, he talks about it basically describes the benefits of meditation. At the back, it's got a kind of a step-to-step guide how to meditate. You can take that as well.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Can I ask you that? How do you know that Krishna is real? How do you know that what you believe in is real?
Yeah, because I could say what it says in the scriptures, but somebody could say to me, well, how do you know that's true, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
For me, it's a science, you know, like science is that if you give certain instructions and you get a certain formula you have to follow, then you get a result, right? So Krishna says, if you do this, this and this, and then you get this. And for me, it's like a way of life, and I've actually applied these instructions in my life, and it actually works. It works for me, you know. And it's the
chanting and the meditation.
Yeah, it's just incredible, you know. And it's not just me; it's practically everyone that comes in our temple, you know.
I'm going to have to make a move.
Yeah, no problem.
Appointment.
Yeah. Anyway, good luck. Come along.
I would love to. I am planning on it. It's just now the weather's getting nicer. It'd be nice to see the gardens and everything.
Yeah, it's a lovely place.
All right. Have a good day then.
Thanks.
All right. See ya.